戻されてる。なぜに戻される。
Welcome to Train SimWorld 2, an immersive and highly detailed rail simulation featuring authentic routes and trains from around the world. You've just been awarded some action points. These are displayed in the top right corner of the screen and count towards your overall experience. It is necessary to be fully observant of the surrounding world. Besides operating trains, there are lots of requirements to navigate on foot. Try moving around now. This is one of many interactives to be discovered, but not all of them will be as easy to find as this one. Climb aboard and take a seat in the cab with the engineers for a short ride. You can pause the experience at any point and review previous and current objectives. Check it out now, and then return to the game when ready. A lot of time will be spent operating trains, so when ready, sit in the engineer's seat. A heads-up display has appeared on the right side of the screen. This is a guide to what the train is doing. This is the speed display. The white needle shows current speed. The red marker indicates the maximum permitted speed.
これはそこまで古くはないか。
This is the direction display. An arrow will indicate forward, reverse, and neutral directions. This is the power display. A number will indicate what position the power control is in. These are brake indicators. They show the state of the various brake systems, allowing independent management of them. In the top right are the signal and speed limit displays. These feature an indication of what is approaching and a countdown distance to when they will come into effect. Some of these displays can be hidden via the settings menu for a more challenging experience. This train is ready to go. Pull the indicated handle all the way back to get moving. Sandpatch Grade offers the ability to operate powerful and heavy freight trains on one of America's most stunning and famous railroads. You are currently riding an AC 4400 CW locomotive. These are the workhorses of trains operating over the Sandpatch Grade, with CSX Transportation having more than 600 in its roster. Train Sim World allows you to ride and drive trains from a selection of internal and external camera angles. Let's take a look now by exploring the exterior of this train. You can change between internal and external camera views by pressing the right stick. You've only explored a small area here, so let's take a look at what else there is to enjoy. Welcome to Pennsylvania. Crossing the Allegheny Mountains, the Sandpatch Grade is a vital link in the sprawling CSX rail system. Master the controls of powerful American freight locomotives operating out of the vast Cumberland Yard facility. Whether the sun is shining, there's a rain shower, or a full-on snow blizzard, it's up to you to keep the rail traffic moving. Battle your way over one of the steepest railroad grades on the East Coast. Along the way, don't forget to place safety posters, collect lost hard hats, put up no trespassing signage, and fix broken snow markers. Welcome to the Sandpatch Grade.
よっしょ。リプレイヌードル。メインメニューで。
This locomotive is the AC 4400 CW built by General Electric Transportation of Erie, Pennsylvania. This is the workhorse of the Sandpatch Grade, able to generate a staggering 4,400 horsepower from its motor. First off, walk over to the locomotive as indicated. Open the cab door and proceed inside. To take control, you'll want the engineer's seat. Head over and sit down.
あれ、閉められんか。いいか。
Let's get started by letting those around us know this locomotive is operational. Begin by turning the forward headlights. There are three key controls to operating this locomotive: the reverser,
ねえと。F3 か。からの F6。
The right-hand levers are the brakes. There are separate controls for the entire train and for just the locomotive. Pull the independent brake lever all the way towards you. We're about to move, so make 2 blasts of the horn to alert anyone around. Remember, safety first. Now add some power, but not too much. You're moving. That concludes the basic engineer training on this locomotive, so let's bring it to a stop. Move the independent brake forward a short distance. As with applying power, too much brake pressure applied too quickly can be detrimental to the train and its cargo.
ああ、これで終わり。早っ。もう終わりか。あまりにも短いな。
Coal loading is a common occurrence on Sandpatch grade, so we better take a look at how to do it. To engage the loading process, the train must be moving at a constant rate and not exceeding the speed limit. In order to move the train very slowly, this locomotive is fitted with speed control. This is located on the integrated function display.
これか。これでも書いてるからやけど、書いてなかったらどこ押すねんってなんだ。これじゃないんか。よいしょ。
We're now ready to move under the coal loader ahead, so get the train moving. As we have set the slow speed control, it does not matter what throttle position is used, the locomotive will only travel at the indicated speed.
うん。これはいける。リリース、リリース。もちろんか。
When the train is within range, the loader will activate and a notification will appear. The process of loading the cars is completely automated. As each car passes under the chute, the loader will dispense coal until it is full. This will continue until all the cars are loaded. With the train under semi-automatic control, you can watch the loading process from an external camera.
Mm-hmm. 入ってんねん。大量や。バッサリ落ちてるけど。入りが甘いとかあるんか。100%じゃないねんけどええんか。OK か。いったいった。
To bring the train to a halt, return the throttle handle to idle, and on the integrated function display, press slow speed control off. Now bring the train to a stop.
アイドル。からの10。これじゃない。間違った。違う。ストップザトレイン。止めちゃっていいのか。多分あっちや思うけど。にしても遅いな。加速 OK か。無理かな。いや、多分これ制限してるから無理か。上がらんの。 止めてOK なんか止めてみるか。ああ、止めてよかった。
You're now trained on loading coal. There are two facilities for coal loading on the Sandpatch grade: Rockwood Mine and Shaw Mine.
これで終わりなんや。なんかようわからんな。まあ、若干特殊やな。あとは、やってる。これ確かなんかようわからんかったんかな。これはやってるか。もう一回行くか。多分やったけどあかんかったんちゃうか、これ。そんな気がするな。
Welcome to driver training here at Aachen Depot. Here you will be taken through the operation of a BR442 Talent 2 electric multiple unit. During this brief introduction, we will go through the train preparation, critical driving controls and passenger operations. When you are ready, climb aboard to get started. In normal operation, this unit draws electricity from the overhead catenary via a pantograph. However, since the pantograph is currently in the down position, we have to power the initial systems by priming the auxiliary. Take a seat in the driver's position. With power available, use the master switch to unlock the control desk and turn on the reverser determines the direction of travel. Now activate the pantograph so that set the exterior lights for normal operation.
High beam.
Set the indirect brake to release. This brake is Finally, disengage the parking brake. Use the combined power brake handle to apply power and get going. Coasting is a method used to efficiently maintain speed and reduce motor stress and maintenance requirements. Apply a small amount of brake force to achieve a comfortable and safe stop.
Stop location. 青になってから行けってことやな。 る仕組みか、これは。ブレーキかけてないけど。下がるね、これ。
Vorsicht bei der Einfahrt.
うん、危なったな。オッケーオッケー。うん、1.3。うん、700メートル中か。うん、なんとこ赤じゃないな。うん。まあ、とりあえずギリまで行って、変わるのを待つしかないか。 ああ、止まってもうたな。もうちょい、もうちょい。もうちょい、もうちょい。ああ、あかんかったか。やっぱ行ってまうとあかんのか。やっぱギリで止まらなしゃあないな。まあ、いっか。やっぱこの判定がきついな。判定の厳しい判定やな。
In this training module, you'll be learning how to drive this ES-44C4 locomotive in BNSF railway livery. The ES-44C4 is the fourth generation of the GE Evolution series. It started production in 2009 and continued to be built until 2015. Rated at 4,400 horsepower, these beasts are primarily used for heavy freight and intermodal traffic. When you're ready to begin, climb aboard. Sit in the engineer's seat. Now you'll go through the steps needed to take over this locomotive. Firstly, you will need to set the generator field switch. This needs to be enabled for the throttle to control the power of the train. This locomotive requires the reverser handle to be inserted before operation. The reverser determines the direction of travel. Switch the front headlights on. Regardless of the time of day or weather, all locomotives must have their headlights on. When getting moving, it's worth remembering the following sequence: independent on, auto off, throttle on, independent off. Let's go through that slowly and understand why. First, fully apply the independent brake. Now, this will ensure that regardless of anything else, your train won't move. Next, fully release the automatic brake. This will release the brakes on the rest of the train, but you won't go anywhere because those independent brakes are holding you. Now apply a small amount of throttle and verify that power is generated.
でからアクセル。
Finally, release the independent brake and you'll start moving.
で、これをリリース。
This is a great practice to get used to because it'll help you with two key areas. The first is that you verify that the train will take power before you release the brakes. You don't want to find yourself without power and having to hurriedly put the brakes back on. The second is that having power applied as you release the independent brakes ensures that you won't roll backwards. On steeper hill starts, you may even need to start with more power. And this is something you can practice and get used to as you find yourself out on the railroad. If you have any locomotives on the rear of the train behind freight cars, you can press the banking comms button to enable radio communications with those remote units. This will ensure that they operate their throttle and brakes in unison with your own locomotive, giving you much-needed extra control on your journey. Press it now, just to get practice, even though there aren't any connected. Coasting is a method used to efficiently maintain speed and reduce motor stress and maintenance requirements.
謎のスイッチかな。
Come to a stop in the indicated position using the independent brake. Independent brakes apply only to the locomotives in the formation and are much faster to apply and release than the automatic brake, which operates on the entire train. Change direction with a reverser. Then change the junction indicated, either by walking over to it or using the map.
バー、リバース。これで。なんかせい言ってたな。切り替えなあかんねん。どうすんの？クローズマップ。ジャンクションインディケーター。108メートル。どこの場所？違う。
Before proceeding, check the two couplers are in the right position to allow for automatic coupling. Look at the rear coupler on your train and ensure it's open. Operate the cut bar if it is closed to release it.
車両を外せと。これはさすがにあれか。自分で行かなあかんかな。よいしょ。
Next, walk over to the freight cars you're going to couple to and check their coupler knuckle is open too. Operate the cut bar here to open the knuckle.
あっちをなんかせんと。カットバー。ゆうさん久しぶりですね。元気にしてますか？これをなんかやるみたいです。あれこれか。
Before coupling cars, always check the knuckles are open, or you'll just bounce right off.
よいしょ。体調悪かったですか？いや先週はね、かなりハードでしたね。あーちゃん大暴れや。FF どうやったんですか？12でしたね。あれはでもほんまに名作ですよね。よいしょ。いろいろ。
Okay. The junction is correctly aligned and the cars are ready to couple. Couple up to the cars by gently driving into them at a slow speed. And most freight uses automatic knuckle couplers, so they will automatically couple once they connect.
スロットワンか。さすがにちょっと弱すぎちゃいます。いた。 リアルでしたね。あれ、これ場所違うんちゃうか、これ大丈夫か、これ。なんか間違ってるような気がするんですけど。あれ、これちょっとやばいんちゃいますか。ポイント間違ってるか。さっき確かこれいじくったような気がするんですけど、なんかやばそう。あれまあ全部英語ですけど。
If your speed is too high, you risk derailing when coupling. Apply some brakes to slow your approach.
ああ、いるか。あれ。ブレーキ。よいしょ。ジェントリーアプライザーインデペンデントブレーキ。あれ、やっぱり反対側ちゃうんですか、これ。大丈夫なのか。ああ、やっぱりあれを、結構多分場所違うんちゃうのか。どう見てもこれにくっつけるやつですね。これはちょっとやり直さんとあかんやつちゃう。ここのポイントが切り替わってなかったんですよね。これ左やから。ああ、完全にこれポイント間違ってましたね。ってことはまた前進してバックしてポイント切り替えんと。あれ、よいしょ。これを前進に変えてブレーキ解除。意外とでも操作がね、車両によってややこしいから、これがまた難しいですね。特にこれはね、難しい車両ですね。でもこれもようここまでリアルに作ってますよね。まず日本じゃできないですね、これ。ああ、了解です。たっぷり食べてください。 あ、いたいたいたいた。これで止まって、で、ポイントをレフトに。これをやってなかったんです。んでからまた、フォワードからリバースに変えて、で、ブレーキ解除で、んでからまた向こう行って、連結させて、
Hey, nice work. Change direction with the reverser and move the train forward into the indicated siding. Remember to apply a little power before releasing brakes. While it's not strictly necessary in the training center, this is the time to start forming great habits.
よっしゃ。で、まあ、あとね、YouTube の方でもちょこちょこやってたんですけどね。あとはフォワード、アイドル。でからブレーキ解除でスロットル2。
Since you have freight cars coupled, you should slow down using the automatic brake and get the extra braking effort from those freight cars. The automatic brake applies brakes throughout the entire train.
で、あそこで停車です。スイッチラインヘッドシャット。加減が難しくてね。よいしょ。
Uncouple the cars either by using the external camera or by walking to the cars on foot.
ああ、また歩いて切り離す。これでいけるのか。さすがに歩かんと無理ですね。カメラでは無理です。ち で外しなさい。よいしょ。
That's it for this training module.
ああ、終わった終わった。まあ、長い訓練でしたね。ああ、銀メダルか。これで。ああ、いけてますね。ロングトレイン&ブレーキイントロダクション。なるほど。よっしゃ、まあ、とりあえず、この辺にしときましょうか。7時17分か。ああ、間違った。よいしょ。さあ、これで。あれ、送られへんか。よいしょ。さあ、では、お疲れ様でした。